So for point kese a wo mamu ha the bagana elections pa within mu tintiman Reverend Owusu Bempah. Reverend Owusu Bempah ebeka ya na oye so bi a no pe NPP for asempa na abatu e course yi who changes bi ase na wakwa kudi the opposition party ana samel na NDC na kudi omochi a ni prophecy bi bia na ekoma the NDC na ye koto abaso no kre the prophecy ni bema NDC for ebetina akunya so na odinsen bi aba betu bia se enam se ono no obehya wo ba nye skedu no wajinti na ntam bia no hye nkomo a na abamu no na abato ni twemu no na se abato na ekoso no ebekoso no se na do dan kwa akufado enne Dr. Bawumia de sika kudo bebe $50 million no sanse na nsem of the canon go in favor of the NDC. But if you see here, because no one na adwene bi say NDC na income na be kwa ma omonti sika mo de be no na sika mo de be da no wan sika no e ma ne boshe no ebe Reverend Owusu Bempah de nsem bebe e ka we ho na etudwa na ensem no e be kwa ni akwa kutie na nsem no bi na before say be kwa no ye fofo we channel yi so na e be say subscribe ya no subscribe ya me like na share ma fofo mu dwumedi edi for comment e comment section na me pemo no working can na edi amount yen go ti Reverend Owusu Bempah ne nsema odi tudwe edam wase.
So why have these attacks come upon me? The devil na minim no. You see, the devil that I know, he will not wait on, he will not be on the defensive. The attacks. He is always on the offensive. He will bring the attacks your way. Whether you mention his name or you do not mention his name, he will come for you. And so have no choice. Have it at the back of your mind that there is no choice left for you. So whether he comes at you or not, launch your attack. Now, Balak said, I want to battle against these guys. Now, I want to speak to you today. And I want you to learn a lesson today. He said, I want to battle these people. This nation. Balak. This was Moab for king. This was Balak, the king of Moab. Decision. That was the decision he took. The people of Israel had not done anything wrong. The same way you have not offended your enemy. But that enemy has imposed on him or herself that he or she will fight you. But so those things that people often say that I have done nothing wrong to them. What have I done wrong to my family? No. They said devil na. I'm reiterating to you that the devil that we know, whether you like it or not, he will attack you. The spirits that dwell in our family, the day you are born into the family, they would come on an attack. They are coming to see the star you were born with. They are coming to see your greatness. They are coming to see your future. And they are coming to see, to know the purpose for which you have been born. And they will fight against you. Brethren, they have fought against us so much. Still. And they are still fighting against us. And so don't say to yourself, any problem. Who told you? Don't say to yourself that I am a cool, calm and collected person. I have not offended anybody. I have no problem, no qualms. Also, no be any problem, or no be any problem. Until one protecting a home, one prayerful. And this and a sudden death. goes about saying that I have no qualms with anybody, I have no problem with anybody, I'm minding my business. So the person had no protection around him or her. The person was prayerless and was not prayerful, and so sudden death. Now don't wait until you dream and have a dream concerning death before you pray against death. Don't wait until you see some evil in your dream before you stand up to be prayerful and pray against evil. Ever ready. Brethren, I urge you, you must be ever ready. 24/7 ready. You must be ready to battle. And so you're ready, Sonny or Tamfo Ebesi. Calamities. Whether you have dreamt or you have not dreamt, you must pray against calamities and troubles. Balak said, Balak said, certainly I would wage war against this nation. I would not wait for them to approach, I will attack. Now, this is the point where people lack knowledge. He said, before I launch the physical attack, let me inquire into the realm of the spirit. I want to launch an attack in the physical realm. I want to defeat them in the spiritual realm first. You to be concerned about this point, and please take it seriously. I am going to fight against this nation. The battle is a physical battle, but I am going to acquire some power in the spiritual realm, and I would overcome them in the spirit realm before I launch the physical attack. So many times I have said this to you as a spiritual man. I said, if that attack or weapon does not prevail over you in the spiritual realm, physically it cannot prevail. My God. Spiritually, if it prevails against you in the spirit realm, it doesn't matter what you do, whether you swallow the entire sea, you will be defeated physically. Have you ever seen a witch that has drawn out a gun and pulled the trigger against the person in the physical realm? Have you ever seen a spirit shoot at somebody in the physical realm? Spiritually, they will shoot at you and they will kill you, and when they have done and they have killed you, they would attack you physically and now they will destroy you. From today onwards, you're so concerned about spiritual things. I want you to be so concerned about spiritual things. You must be so zealous about spiritual things than physical things. You must have it at the back of your mind that in this life you are going to win your battles in the spiritual realm before they manifest in the physical realm. Sometimes some people think spiritual things are not useful, they are useless. They don't matter. Some people think, oh, this is his own mistake. This is our own error. It's a mistake. My brother, why are affected? Now the reason, one of the reasons could be that somebody has launched an attack against you spiritually, and the brunt of what happened in the spirit manifested in the physical realm, and that is why you are affected. What is your spiritual standard? We are so concerned about You are so concerned about your flesh and physical things than spiritual things.
Spending a lot.
You spend so much on your flesh than your spirit.
But
if you will listen to me,
all out.
I'd rather admonish you to go all out.
80%.
And give your spirit about 80% of your attention and your flesh about 20%. Why does somebody lose? Some people say that the loss is of a spiritual cause. Some people also say no, the loss is of a physical cause. But those who are fixated on physical causes alone, they sound funny.
Example.
I am only citing an example. I'm only citing an example.
Campaign.
Now, are you saying it's a physical cause? Did they not go out to campaign? Did they not pull out so many crowd or so much crowd?
Campaign message excellent.
Didn't they have a very good campaign message? Now, when they went out to campaign, did they not attract multitudes? Do they not have people that follow them? Is there any party that has got more people than they have?
Useless.
So you know what? If you get fixated on physical things alone, somebody will strike you in the spiritual realm, and in the physical realm you become useless.
Protection torso. Now you book. Medi way, mini way, minya way. Medi intermini delete. Ningina important. But my brother, Obi is so careful. I want him Netidi any bibia, but before kitwe be crashing on wuntam and when you answer.
Now I'd rather encourage you. Seek the presence of the Lord. Stay under the presence of the Lord, and do not live your life by the book and say that, well, I will do this and not do that. I will eat this and not eat that. I will eat early and not eat late. They are all good things, they are all good when you practice them. But there were some people who were so careful, they lived their lives by the book, but a certain little witch stood up one day and struck them, and their life scattered.
And yes, exercise.
It is good to exercise.
And yes,
it is good to take good care of yourself.
And yes,
and be careful.
Personal doctor.
It is good if you have a personal doctor.
But I'm telling you.
But I'm saying to you, if in the spiritual realm, if you don't have the power of God on your side, your exercise alone cannot save you from a demon.
From demons.
The quality of the food you eat alone cannot save you from demons. What can save you from demons is the divine God.
Put
your hands together for Jehovah.
Because exercise is good. Because
if you exercise, it's a good thing. There are other people who do more exercise than you do.
Medically. And yeah, so a personal doctor.
Now, for medical reasons, it's a good thing to have your personal doctor.
And every year be a medical checkup twice.
And every year
times.
It's a good thing. It's a good. But I know some people who do all these.
But only spiritual support.
And they don't have spiritual support.
Only divine protection.
They don't have spiritual
backing. Useless.
Or spiritual protection. So all these efforts are nothing. Now, what God wants you to know and understand today is that you must value the blessings of the Lord than physical things. Put your hands together for Jehovah. You must value the blessings of God. Value the presence of God. I said, value the protection of the Son of God than physical things. You must be cautious and careful. Don't just eat anything.
But I'm telling you, but
I'm saying to you that man shall not live by bread alone. My God.
But spiritual thing be a free onyame and also value, no, because it solve problems more than physical things.
Now, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Father. Jesus wanted to say that man's life, the success or the entirety of man's life, does not depend on physical things alone, but something that descends from God, something spiritual, is needed to make your life complete.
Balak.
Now, Balak was not an Israelite.
Abraham, Isaac, any Jacob.
He was not a descendant of
I'm talking about Balak.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm talking about Balak. He was a Gentile, but he understood spiritual things and effects. He said these guys are too strong, and I must do something so that I can defeat them. Let me defeat them in the spiritual realm before I can face them in the physical realm. And so he began to search spiritually who is spiritually powerful, who can help me in the spirit realm for me to defeat them spiritually, and then I will launch an attack to defeat them physically.
And
they said, Balaam,
the prophet of God.
Balaam, the prophet of God. He said, go and get me Balaam.
My brothers, baby, I will meet to me.
You see, wherever you will find the divine power and divine presence of God, it is a good thing to go there. That is why it's a good thing to come here.
Man of God need to teach powerfully. Or true revelation mysteries. No, I go to Hebrew ni Greek. But I go to Hebrew, go to Greek. But soon.